And moving on, this will be round 3 of the Singapore Open here at Central Perk SG. And it will be played this time, looking at a match between 2 local players from Singapore. It will be Bryan Tan and Chia Ming.
Yeah, Ming, I believe previously was a senior.
At this point, he's well more than halfway through the season already. So
Yeah.
he's pretty much a full-fledged master. He's cut tournaments in the master division. And well, I don't think Bryan Tan has for a while.
Bryan Tan has not been appearing in tournaments as frequently as Ming, so the experience definitely there is a gap there. Although I'm not sure how much he's been practicing online. Yeah, so Bryan, not really much achievements to his name, nor his attendance is very good in terms of this attendance. He's always citing extracurricular activities.
Yeah, especially at night for some reason. And events will happen at night, so I'm not sure why they are clashing.
Yeah, regardless, we'll be going. It'll be interesting to see what sort of teams they will be choosing to bring. I think Ming in the 17 had a lot of success running Coco with Raichu, the search team.
Yeah, this has no place in 2018.
Yeah, and Bryan, well, I have no idea what sort of foundation Bryan is basing his team building on.
Yeah, it's usually very shaky.
Like, I mean, does he have any sources? What sort of sources does he draw from? Do you have any idea? Like,
Harold?
Okay, so yeah, as much of a very mysterious. So we'll be seeing if Bryan will be able to face off against Ming, who has arguably more experience in tournaments like these.
It is a new format, and we haven't seen either of these players yet. So Ming did skip the previous mid-season showdown on January 1st, and Bryan Tan was nowhere to be seen as well. So a fresh format for them. Fresh start to the new year.
I'm not surprised Bryan wasn't there for the first tournament. It was on New Year's Day, so I'm sure he had other plans. Well, going into game, Ming's team is the Politoed Ludicolo, Landorus, Tapu Lele, Zapdos, and Metagross.
And Bryan gonna be responding with the Komo, Gengar, Tyranitar, Heatran, Landorus, and Tapu Bulu.
So Ming does have sort of a rain core, although it's not really very heavy in that aspect.
He does have his own Tailwind mode with the Zapdos and the Mega Metagross, boosted by the Psychic Terrain. It's almost a version of the old Rain plus Metagross and Tapu Lele actually. Just that this time we have Mega Metagross as compared to the previous Choice Banded Metagross.
And there is some sort of degree of control with the Landorus and Zapdos. And for Bryan's side, is the very new Z move that Como recently got. Well, not recently, but there's a Como got, which is the Clanging Soul Blaze, which does Clangorous Soul Blaze. Sorry, it does give it a boost in stats as well as a very good spread move. So
well, it's not great, but
yeah,
it's good. It's good if you get the boost. And Ming doesn't really have a means to deny the boost since he only has one Dragon Immune.
Yeah, and there's also sort of a weather war going on because Bryan does have Tyranitar on his team. Yeah.
Whoa, but that is not a friendly environment for Tyranitar at all.
Well,
there's Landorus and Metagross on Ming's side.
I think you'll be okay taking the
so Lele Moonblast hammers Tyranitar, even with the Sandstorm special defense boost. And we're going into the game. Bryan looks like he's been studying Japanese blocks at least based on his build of Komo, since Japanese players have really taken to Komo so far this year.
But it has to be said that Komo does have very glaring flaws, like the 4 times weak
to Fairy
and
Tapu Lele.
And the matchup against other Komos is absolutely bizarre since both, they tend to
rely on
their
fighting attacks.
Yes.
In a very strange turn of events, the Komo with Drain Punch will beat the one with close combat.
Okay, and we do see Politoed Ludicolo for Ming, or one of my favorite leads. And
no real reason not to go for it.
But the Politoed, the Gengar Bulu is a pretty good answer.
Yeah, since the Ming isn't running the Pelipper for his rain, which means he doesn't have the super effective Hurricane on the Bulu.
Yeah, the Gengar does threaten Ludicolo with Sludge Bomb, and yeah, Bulu should
so
just
we expect
absolutely
this
destroy.
Ludicolo to be assault vested and survive the Sludge Bomb.
But it will not enjoy taking a Wood Hammer from the Bulu. Under terrain, Wood Hammer being physical should absolutely annihilate the Ludicolo. So Ming is actually under a lot of pressure in
you fancy this being the Mega Gengar? Oh yeah, it is.
Whew, and not switching out, so Ming is trapped.
The users are trapped though. But Ludicolo does outspeed the Gengar with the rain in play, and just goes for the protect. And does Ludicolo fake out the Tapu Bulu?
That seems to
be the
play.
For fake out, does go into Tapu Bulu, so it's gonna be a net neutral turn.
Depending on what Politoed does,
goes for
the
IC win there.
Okay, not really very relevant because Bulu, well, now perhaps the Politoed can outspeed the Bulu.
Politoed and Bulu have very similar base speeds. So after this speed drop, you expect the Politoed to now outspeed.
Yeah, in terms of rain though, so and the grassy terrain heal could come in useful later because yeah, Ludicolo is quite bulky, but it's only really in the special department. physical attacks can still
Yeah,
pack
especially
quite
in
a
the
punch.
terrain.
Yes.
Woodhammer will just knock the Ludicolo right out.
And I highly doubt like a combination of ice beams.
I do think a combination of ice beams to take out Bulu. Especially with the fake out chip.
But if he has Icy Wind, does he have
Oh
Ice
yeah,
Beam?
he's going for Icy Wind, that's true. And Tarita comes in to take away the rain.
Huh.
But if Icy Beam is coming out, that's not really gonna matter though. And Tarita doesn't take water attacks particularly well either.
Does at least have that special defense boost.
Polito goes for the protect, and but I don't think the attack's coming in the direction.
Yeah.
As the score gonna come out to Tarita. Ooh, a burn here. Pretty nifty if he gets it.
Oh, that's a lot of damage actually.
Yeah, it does get it. I think that's the Scarf Tarita based on its lack of bulk. As Onleash gonna come out into the. But does get the protect correct.
I think a bit of misplay on Bryan's side because Ludicolo is physically weaker in that department, so it's easily punishable.
And now he can. But now Tarita is. But now he does have a fast Tarita, not having to worry about Ludicolo in the rain.
Yeah, but there's a downside to that. By removing Gengar, his Mingzi is free to switch out Politoed and Ludicolo for that matter.
Yeah, could double switch in the Landorus who enjoy this position.
Yeah, definitely. Although he has to be worried about taking.
Woodhammer, but we saw Hornleech, not Woodhammer.
I mean, Bryan could still be running the Z move on Bulu. We are
You
not
have
sure
to
yet.
intimidate though. I think Landorus should be able to hang on.
Yes. So Landorus would be a very good switch in here for Mingzi if he does have it. Tarita, yeah, being burnt.
Yeah, he's scuffed. It's burnt.
Does hurt a lot. Yeah.
Didn't take that score particularly well, even with the sandstorm.
I mean, at the very least, burn now has it has reduced damage. Now it's 116 instead of 1/8.
It's effectively negated by the grassy terrain.
Polito does switch out, so Mingzi planning for the weather.
So Ludicolo going to be staying in actually. As
Yeah.
the crunch comes out, and that should just KO the Ludicolo.
No,
not with the burn.
with the
Yeah,
burn.
not with the burn. No, actually not even without the burn.
Still
Score going to come out again, and that will KO the Tyranitar.
I can't question why you go for Tarita, but
This is Scarf and can't protect.
and not only that, you at least confirm now that the
Just-
weather
yeah,
will
you
be in
win
your
the rain.
favor. Although I'm not sure whether it's going to be very useful, and we do see a Hornleech into
Yeah,
the.
Ludicolo goes down.
Yeah.
So
So
the weather wall effectively removed since no sweeper for Mingzi and no setter for Bryan.
I mean, Mingzi still gets a boost to his Politoed's water attack if he has it, but that's just about it. Yeah, the benefits are very minimal here.
Yeah, no other rock types on either side to benefit from the sandstorm.
Landorus will be good here.
Gengar coming back in for Bryan.
Mingzi.
Maybe didn't bring the Kobo. I suppose Kobo doesn't understand on
Brings in
Metagross.
the Lele actually. Okay.
So we're gonna change the terrain and boost Metagross then hit back. However, Metagross now has to fear the Shadow Ball from the Gengar.
Yes.
Both of them have to fear the Shadow Ball from the Gengar.
Lele could perhaps be a Scarf variant and KO with the Psychic. Is that something Bryan has to be worried about?
That's a max HP Lele though.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the Bulu is a non-factor. I believe he has been Icy Winded, so it's at -1 speed. Question is...
without terrain and Hornleash as his offensive option, not the best of positions.
I don't know if Mingzi goes for the trade here. It feels really bad. Because in these sort of situations, you sort
No,
of...
but the thing is, Timmy Gengar may not KO Metagross with Shadow Ball.
But the Bulu is there to pick up the KO if needed. So, okay, I've spoke too
But
soon.
if
Bulu
Mingzi
retreats.
trades, Mingzi actually takes 2 KOs. With a Iron Head into the Gengar and a Psychic
No,
into the
I'm
Drake.
basing off that Gengar will be the fastest thing on the field. And
But he shouldn't KO, not with the Shadow Ball, unless it is Mortis.
okay.
We're gonna see it though. As he has some Slash Bomb into the Tapu Lele, that shouldn't KO. Yeah, Lele
Yeah.
does hang on there.
Very
And
bulky
with the berry.
Ha.
Oh well, I wonder where that side came from.
You speak as though you know this team, Matthew.
As Metagross goes for the Iron Head into the Gengar. No,
No,
into
it was
the
the Bulu.
Heatran.
It was the Bulu slot.
And
So
Psychic
Lele,
into the Gengar probably.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go for the Psychic into the Gengar slot. Don't double hook please, yeah. So Gengar will go down with the Psychic terrain. Almost unnecessary amount of damage there. And Bryan down to his last 2, unable to switch out.
At the very least,
But Mingzi
grassy
didn't bring in
terrain.
his Landorus, so at least the Bulu doesn't have to worry about Intimidate.
But now, Mingzi has a very clear path to victory. Just get rid of the Tapu Bulu, and Polito should be able to win one-on-one against Heatran.
Metagross at this point wins actually, as long as he has Stomping Tantrum.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Bulu can't really touch
Though Bryan could still have Sugar Berries, so not quite done yet. But the rain would save Metagross.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm not sure if...
Yeah, Metagross just stalling to see who protects on Bryan's side. Did Bryan fall for it and waste the protect? No, he actually didn't, so okay. Bryan,
Moonblast! Going
you have
into
to
the...
play
yeah.
there. Going for the Moonblast into the Bulu. Ooh, that does nothing.
Unleash?
Yeah, but the Lele doesn't have the item boost. And he's going to heal that back up. So, Mingzi just trying to get a free switch into the rain. But kind of a missed opportunity, you think? He didn't reuse the Earth Power, expecting the switch into Politoad.
Yeah, definitely missed opportunity, I think.
And also revealing that he's probably only got the single type, only has the spread fire attack and heat wave. So now leftovers on. Oh, that wasn't leftovers.
Grassy terrain. Grassy terrain.
Could still be Sugar Berry.
So it's coming down to a matter of protect here. Bryan has not protected either one, so Mingzi is going to have to pick and choose at this point. Although, well,
and also, again, it comes down to whether or not he has Stomping Tantrum or Heatran.
You just Iron Hit into the Bulu and then you Scout into the Heatran. Should be perfectly fine, right? That sort of play. Bulu just go for protection.
Bryan, I think suppose Mingzi might be concerned about a potential Z move on Heatran, which might take out the Metagross.
In the rain though.
Oh, and Polito moving first.
Yeah.
And doesn't KO, so a very bulky Heatran. So
and we do
and
see
the
an
Earth
Earth
Power
Power.
comes out. That shouldn't be enough. Especially without an item.
Quite a lot of decent amount of damage though.
Yeah, so no bug on Mingzi's Metagross. But the same sequence of plays will take him the game, unless Bryan gets a dub. Actually no, it doesn't even matter because Polito outspeeds the Heatran.
Yes. At
So
this point,
Bryan needs to survive the Iron Hit on Bulu. I don't think that's possible.
yeah. I mean, if Mingzi really wanted to be safe, he just double into the Bulu. You know.
Oh, no, and he gets double protect.
Oh yeah, you're right. Huh. Okay, I did not consider that. But would Bryan really go for double protect though? Is Bryan the type to take risks?
No.
Apparently no.
Yeah, and he's gonna take out the Bulu. Yep, gonna take the Bulu out.
With that Home Claws boost.
Tough
Tough Claws boost, sorry.
Where did Mingzi have the time to use the Home Claws?
Scott will take out the Heat right
I don't
here.
think Metagross even gets Home Claws. The DM is no longer a DM, is it?
Well, you could argue Metagross doesn't have claws, so...
Then why does he have Tough Claws? Yeah, so a fairly straightforward win
I'll
for
get back to you on that. Yeah, but
Mingzi
yeah.
there.
I mean, this is just me being biased, but once again, Rain triumphs.
Well, Bryan brought the Heatran into the rain match, so...
I mean...
And he didn't bring the...
He brought Tyranitar.
Komo-O, which I argue does fairly well against rain. Since it does at least resist water. And doesn't take that much
I think his mindset was that he had Tyranitar, so he had that sort of... he was able to...
But Tyranitar was unable to even switch in.
He did switch into a Scout which burnt him.
Even if it didn't burn, it was the 2 EKO.
Well, indeed.
So he was always going to struggle. And never mind the Skull. By giving Mingzi grassy terrain, Tyranitar will also be 2 killed by Geiger Drain.
Yeah, that's well, that's rough. So how do you think he has to sort of adjust? Maybe not bring the heat run?
I think he needs to set Komo up somehow. He's afraid of Lele, yes, and Metagross, but I don't think but as long as he can keep the rain in play and try and set out a situation or again preserve the Gengar better.
Going back to what you think,
now that he knows, especially now that he knows Slush Bomb cannot knock out the Tapu Lele.
Yeah, with triggering the barrier and such. And yeah, you're right. Komo only really has to fear the Tapu Lele.
He has to fear the 2 psychic types. Especially if they because terrain and Metagross does one hit knockout with terrain. So you can miss. So there's that. But at the same time, we've seen the Lele is slow. It's bulky.
So Bryan is just not confident in his ability to handle the terrain.
Or I think it's also an indication that the Komo's coverage move is the more typical flamethrower,
which will be really bad in rain.
Yes, and means he has no way to take out the Tapu Lele. Whereas if he had Poison Jab, I think he would bring in a lot more freely.
Okay.
So that's a problem for Bryan here.
So if Bryan really wants
Bulu
to
is a strong component for him in this matchup, but he's not really putting in a position to pick up KOs so far. He's not trading as well as he could, I think.
Yes.
Because both, again, the Psychic mode does give Bulu a lot of trouble.
I wouldn't really say the Psychic mode per se, just Metagross in general. We saw the Iron Hit just...
No, as in, the Psychic mode removes his Bulu's terrain, which is the problem. And yeah, Mingzi has no reason to adjust. Rain, come again.
Gengar and Komo, yeah. He brought the Komo this time, so... looking to set it up at the least.
And hopefully... And the other thing is that if Mingzi takes the bait and goes for something more straightforward plays, there is no danger of the Psychics coming in because they will be trapped.
Psychics coming in?
Well, if he can get the turn 1 play and get Mingzi to stay in with his rain users, then he could be able to trap them in and Komo can boost fairly safely.
I see.
And Lily, I suppose good thing is, but they can, the problem there is that Lily can't really switch in with potential Sludge Bomb either.
I mean, the Sludge Bomb, you potentially be going into Ludicolo, so you maybe switch in the Politoed.
Is it really though? When you know it's a Assault Vest and Sludge Bomb wouldn't KO?
Yeah, I think you take whatever damage you can get on the Ludicolo.
But the Ludicolo's one is more likely to stay in.
Yeah,
so
with the
try and
freak out.
punish it
Bryan withdraws the Como.
for the Tyranitar, hoping to trap the rain in front of Sand.
Ah, okay.
Does Mingzhe switch the Politoed out though? No,
No.
stays in, and they are trapped. So Bryan does trap the rain in with his Sand, and there's no way for Mingzhe to catch the rain up again, since
Well,
Politoed is a Assault Vester and not able to carry Rain Dance.
If Mingzhe just goes for the no fake out, so just goes straight for the attack into the Gengar
Not
here.
going to be enough in Sand. Does even get the burn, and Sludge Bomb's going to do a good chunk of damage to Ludicolo.
Assault Vest just making it hang on.
Yeah, doesn't get poison. Poison will take it out. But Skull again, yeah, without the rain, doesn't even get the burn with double Skull.
Yeah, that's a really bad roll. Well, I mean 30%, eh. But yeah, Bryan
And now Ludicolo is gone.
I think Bryan has to prioritize getting rid of the Politoed as well, because
I think he can do that very easily here. And Politoed is forced to protect and let the Ludicolo go down.
no, I think you actually maybe Gengar protects here, keeps the trap alive for one more turn.
As in,
Buys more turn for Tyranitar.
I think you
to
can
get damage
just
off.
double though. You just Sludge Bomb and Rock Slide.
No,
I don't think Politoed hangs on.
what if Rock Slide misses the Ludicolo too? Then the lock would be broken. And
That is the risk you take.
based on the damage though, I don't think
Yeah,
the,
you're right,
I think
goes
the
for the
Politoed
protect.
is defensively bulky. It doesn't seem to pack a lot of power. Rock Slide does connect with both, so Ludicolo will go down.
And Politoed potentially flinching. And Scarf Tyranitar finally coming to bear here. Does go for
Icy
Icy
Wind,
though,
okay.
So Scarf boost taken away, but still faster than Politoed. We'd expect.
Importantly though, Mingzhe gets a switch in here.
But what does he have? Metagross? Yeah, it has to be Metagross. The Lily can't function. If you brought the same 4, I think the Lily's gonna struggle in this position.
So you bring in the Mirage, you protect, and then you scout the Gengar to get rid of it. Sounds decent enough. And I think Bryan is playing for a end game Como. So he's choosing to preserve Como till the end, where he can set up and just clean up the game with it.
Yeah, Mingzhe I think fell for that a bit too hard. Getting trapped in front of the Sand. And not even trying to punish the potential switch in.
I mean, he did. I think it was a valiant effort to try to break the lock immediately with the Gengar, but with the rain gone, just the Scout doesn't pack enough power to get rid of the Gengar. Does bring Metagross in.
Then would you then the question though is why not just Icy Wind then?
Oh, reduce the Gengar speed?
But I suppose you're still too slow without the rain.
I think he wasn't expecting the Tyranitar switch in, so he was expecting his...
He did it last game.
Well, he was expecting the Scout to be able to get rid of the Gengar, that's for sure.
Double Skull.
Yeah. And Metagross here, a bit afraid perhaps of the Gengar.
Yeah, if he doesn't survive Shadow Ball, it means it's in a very tough position.
Bryan could punish that, and if he reads the protect, just go for the Politoed.
I think Mingzhe has to take the risk here.
Really? I mean, he can he is one game up, so...
Metagross is gonna Mega, no reason not to Mega. No
Oh,
Intimidate on
wait,
Bryan's side.
Metagross can have Bullet Punch, right? So maybe
Yes.
he can get rid of the Gengar?
They don't really carry it though.
Yeah,
Yeah, Gengar does move first, because for Slash Bomb, so Metagross free to act. And we're going to outspeed the Tyranitar thanks to Icy Wind. And Tyranitar's not going to get any chaos distance since it's locked to Rock Slide.
Yeah, and Politoed does eat the berry here. Citrus berry.
And hit into the Gengar. Yup, Gengar removed, and Skull coming out again. To the Gengar, Tyranitar which didn't take attacks really well the last time we saw.
Wow, we will see a
Unless,
Rock
it
Slide.
might finish the Politoed though. And,
That's close.
and now Bryan is
I
running
see win
out.
again. Okay.
And now Bryan's running out of options for the Metagross.
Nice critical hit there. Not gonna do so much. So the Scarf essentially negated here. Politoed gonna die to the Sand eventually. But yeah, you're right. Gengar down, Como at the back though. Oh, he has Heat Ran. Okay.
Well, Hedron used to be a good answer to Metagross.
How much does Bryan know about Metagross? Maybe,
Well,
does he know?
No, the thing is he might have Shuka, so that could still save him.
Okay. Okay.
And
now
Tyranitar is, think about, the problem for Bryan is that Tyranitar is just going to be ignored by Mingzhe. The Metagross does not care about the Tyranitar
okay,
slot.
in terms of speed now, Tyranitar or Politoed, which is faster?
After
normally.
2 Icy Winds,
Yeah. So now.
Politoed is faster.
Okay. So Heat Run has to be afraid. So
And,
potentially.
and we saw Politoed outspeed Hedron last game.
Yes.
So,
Mingzhe has to call the protects right here. Because
There's
Polito.
only one potential protect. Tarita is
oh,
scuffed.
right, you're right. Okay, Tarita withdraws here, brings in Como. A pretty good answer to like potential Iron Hit coming in. And we do see an Iron Hit into Tarita here. That's a lot of damage and a scalp into Heat Ren, I assume.
Ooh.
It's not gonna. Yeah.
And Heat Wave is gonna take out Metagross. I'm not sure why he went for the Iron Hit into Tyranitar slot. Looks like he hang on, yeah.
Yeah, 6 HP.
But why did he even target into Tyranitar?
I think he was expecting.
But he covered it with Skull.
Yes. So it's a bit weird.
He does have Lele at the back.
So the Como answer is there. I think he's just free to press Moonblast into the slot because the only potential slot is the.
But he's slow.
Narita.
Como is faster.
Oh, right.
Como's, any other than Como is going to take out Metagross. The Z move will take out Metagross. Which forces Mingze to make a very hard decision who he wants to attack. And again, he has to call the protect. And again, he already did protect last turn.
Yeah, you're right.
I really struggle to understand why he didn't attack the Heatran there.
Especially since Tarita wasn't going to accomplish much.
Tarita was locked into Rock Slide. Heatran goes for the protect. Which, might lose.
Could be
it's
easy,
the one
yeah.
play that, right? I think loses Bryan the game. Oh, but he does get the Stomping Tantrum. And Como gonna get the Z move off, take out the Metagross, and die to Lele, yes. But
Tarita at the back.
baby steps.
I mean, things could have gone so wrong if Mingze had, gone for a Zen Headbutt onto the Como slot.
So yeah, you really have to think back to that turn when he went after the Scarf Tyranitar.
Yes.
Why?
He's definitely predicting a protect from the Heatran. There's no other answer for that.
But he just put him in such a bad position because the only thing that could put damage on Metagross was Heatran.
Yeah.
And he left it alone for a turn.
You can't even argue that he's afraid of the flinch because with 2 IC wins, the Scarf is essentially negated already.
No, even with the Scarf, with Scarf he does outspeed just. But after 2 IC wins, that was out the window.
Yes.
Which meant that he went after a Pokemon that couldn't damage Metagross, and left the thing that could damage Metagross open.
I think he's just too greedy. Yeah, he was predicting the Heatran protect. Yeah, he believed in that too much, and Heatran just punished the Metagross there. And well, Narita comes back in.
No, it's a non-issue because Lele can't break Heatran. Not even in Psychic Terrain. And Bryan probably might just carry Flash Cannon anyway. So I wouldn't review it if I was him. As Crunch should do more than enough. Yeah, for a 2-hit KO. Okay, never mind.
I'll
wait for defense drop. Yes.
To see Moonblast come out. Tarita should take that comfortably with the Sand. Yep, not taking it out, and Heatran will go for the Heat Wave.
Single target Heat Wave. Should KO the Lele at this point.
Nah, Trigger Berry.
But with the defense drop, Crunch will KO.
It's just a matter of grinding it down, yeah.
He had to know that Metagross was his win condition at that point. The only thing that could damage the Metagross was the Heatran. And he left it open. The Como had flame closure, but the Como has always been by Lele.
Yes. Well, in a bizarre turn of events.
Yeah, Mingze really threw that game away. Arguably, Bryan did kind of throw it away after such a strong start by getting the Sand lock in.
Yeah.
Then bizarrely just letting it fall apart. But then Mingze matched it with an even bigger choke of his own.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to call it a choke, but
not on Bryan's part. But Mingze definitely, he tunnel vision way too much. Not even tunnel vision. I think he just got too greedy.
It really feels that way. So Heatran,
he let himself open to a Heat Wave out of rain.
See, I mean, Mingze, you wouldn't have this sort of problem if you ran 2 rain, if you ran Pelipper as well, You easily win against Tyranitar.
Pelipper easily wins against Tyranitar.
As in Pelipper and Polito, you easily win the Weather War against Tyranitar, so you have no problems there. Heatran becomes a non-issue, and then you just go to town. But yeah, he's playing with less than ideal tools.
And now Mingze is I think Mingze is on the back foot because now he has to worry about the same play happening again in game 3.
Yeah.
And getting locked in an unfavorable weather. So that really was his chance, and he blew it. And now I would say Bryan's in a stronger position. Bryan has the tools to play with.
Maybe he adjusts. Maybe he doesn't bring weather this time.
At this point, Bryan shouldn't be breaking. Yeah, perhaps. No, I think he still needs the weather though.
Does he really? I mean,
the Zapdos is not really the answer. Zapdos is just another. It's just another thing for Como to set up in front of.
Okay. I mean, looking back, Landorus hasn't played much of a role in Mingze. Yeah, you're right actually.
And I
Based
suppose
off game
Landorus there is what Landorus it is. Is it Scarfed? If it's not Scarfed, the question is, does the Gengar have Ice Attack for the Landorus?
Icy Wind, Hidden Power Ice.
Since we haven't seen Gengar's full moveset.
I kind of feel Landorus maybe
Yeah,
could have done more for me. Could have helped Mingze a lot. But
the Lily is not just not doing much for him.
arguably,
But
that's
he just shuts the Como down.
it's a very good check against Como, so he is sort of incentivized to bring it. It's the rest of the team though. I mean, does he really want to adjust when he won game 1 with...
Okay, suppose the other thing is that if you bring Landorus, then you at least have a pivot option if the Gengar traps you.
Yeah, with the U-turn.
Yeah, and Landorus comes in here.
Ooh, with the Politoed as well.
And Gengar, but Bryan adjusting with his own Landorus. So whose Intimidate comes out first? It is Mingze's. So Mingze probably bring the dirty Scarf. It could be both of them. And I'm just giving Bryan too much credit.
Well, okay, Mingze, I think he's in an okay position.
Oh, and Landorus comes himself because Bryan's Scarf is on Tyranitar.
Right. I sort of think Tyranitar's is going to switch in here, but
Into the Landorus.
well, it is intimidated. That's one.
Tyranitar's just not bulky though.
Yeah, question is whether the Gengar Hidden Power will be able to kill.
If it's a soft vested, no. If it's Scarf, then Landorus moves first.
Yeah.
And takes out the Gengar, even through Intimidate. So
well, okay, Bryan, best move would be to protect the Gengar then, I guess.
Protect and
See how it goes, maybe switch out later.
Yeah, Tyranitar can't really come in because of the threat of Earthquake. And he doesn't know if Mingze is Scarfed or not. Until he determines that, I don't think Tyranitar can come in. Actually, even if he does determine it's not Scarfed, then you have to worry about superpower switch out.
Yeah, and at this point...
And Politoed switch out. Does he have a Zapdos? Yeah, he does have Zapdos. He's going for Earthquake, yeah.
Does Bryan Tan switch out? If he switches out Landorus...
No, he didn't switch out because Politoed's the slowest thing. And he switched out.
Right, okay. Sorry, these details escape me. So Gengar does go for the Mega Evolution here. Is it enough? Will he be able to KO the Landorus? Well, that's a moot point. Gengar will protect.
So, we're not going to discover what Mingze's item is for now. He's going for Earthquake definitely. Let's go for Earthquake, not going to do anything this turn. The two non-protecting mons are in the air. And what does Bryan go for? U-turn. So that's one way to get Tyranitar in.
Escaping from his own trap?
You don't trap yourself.
I know.
But Mingze now cannot escape from the trap because he went for the Earthquake and not the U-turn.
Well, I mean, if he's Assault Vested...
But, he doesn't want to do anything other than Earthquake anyway.
Yeah, so...
But now Zapdos is trapped. And it's a very bad position.
Wait, does Tyranitar have access to Ice Punch?
Does, yes.
So that could be a very...
He loses Gengar though. He has to switch Gengar out.
No, but Tyranitar is Scarf, so maybe I'll outspeed the Landorus?
Nope, I think Landorus is Scarf.
Yeah, but Intimidate, you can't kill the Tyranitar, right? And
yeah, then you have to switch the Gengar or lose the Gengar because the Gengar already protected.
Right, you're right, okay. So yeah, I mean, he has a very switchy...
And if he goes for Ice Punch, the danger is that you let Zapdos set up Tailwind.
But okay, now right, Gengar switches out and brings in Landorus, so now Mingze's Landorus is a -2, which is an even better position for Bryan in this case. So, yeah.
But then you let Zapdos set up Tailwind though if you go for Ice Punch.
Yeah, I think you let him. I think you let it because you can easily.
No, then Metagross comes in.
No, you won't because he's trapped. Oh wait.
No, Landorus goes down because you Ice Punched it. Oh, no switch, yeah. So Earthquake coming out. I think Gengar goes down.
-1 though. And
it's Gengar though.
No.
It does hang on.
Okay.
Well, Bryan knows his calcs after all.
And we do
Start
see
form into the Landorus, into the Zapdos. Not gonna KO. Does he have a berry? Oh, does he even go to berry? Ooh, not going for the KO. That's a denied Tailwind at least. But now I think Tyranitar loses Sand. And
yeah, with the Politoed switch in, yeah.
Did Tyranitar drop below half? Yeah, he did. So another Earthquake will KO.
And I think that's indicative of a Scarf.
It is Scarf, yeah, he moved before the Gengar. That's the first indication we need. So actually Mingze can bring anything he wants in here, as long as he can protect.
Yeah.
And Tyranitar can't protect.
I mean, Gengar is going...
And Bryan has no ground immunes. Yeah.
Landorus. He has Landorus at the back.
Oh, he has Landorus at the back.
And
I suppose Bulu is also a ground... is effectively a ground immune.
But, I mean, if Mingze is ballsy enough and predicts the Tyranitar switching, he could just call the slot. He could just not protect the Politoed.
Yeah, because the Landorus will be down to -2 anyway. So he won't hurt himself that much.
Yes. I think Ming-Zhe shouldn't protect the Politoed instead, and should try to punish a switch in if possible. Because if Bryan doesn't switch in, then the lock is lifted and Landorus can just switch out. So
Yeah, Gengar gonna switch out.
Okay.
So into the Landorus.
oh, this is bad. If
Unless he helping handed. But you helping hand damage to yourself.
yeah, I mean this is Ming-Zhe. If it
That's
Ming-Zhe,
good for
why do you
protect,
protect?
yeah.
You could have gotten so much out of that.
But he just takes Rock Slide though.
No, now you kill the Tyranitar.
No, you don't
Gengar
KO,
comes
you
in.
don't KO Tyranitar. After another Intimidate, I
Oh,
think Tyranitar survives. And Bryan is still stuck with the Tyranitar on the field and minus with stuck locked into Rock Slide.
Well then.
And still pinned by the Earthquake.
Okay. Okay, so I guess I spoke too soon.
So
In
now,
terms of Tyranitar going down. Yeah.
okay, I suppose if you have Como now, it's time to bring Como in onto the Tyranitar slot. It's the only thing they can take Earthquake since Gengar is gonna die
Yeah.
and Tyranitar is gonna die.
Ming-Zhe does have an option to switch Pokemon here, so he doesn't need to sacrifice his Landorus.
True.
The lock has been lifted, so maybe he could bring in a Ludicolo at the back if he has it.
I don't think he brought Ludicolo. I think it's Metagross.
That would be it.
Who looks pretty
as
good.
well.
Yeah.
I mean, barring the
Barring
Earthquake.
ground here. Ooh. Now that I think about it, he hasn't shown a Z move, has he?
No. But I mean, we do expect Rock Slide.
I think
and
ground him
Assault
to
Vest.
Politoed. No, it's gonna be Rock Slide. So
Oh,
maybe
yo,
it's
yo.
gonna avoid the Politoed, but Politoed could
Bryan-
still flinch to the first Rock Slide.
Bryan playing very dirty here, double Rock Slide.
So it looks like Como is the only Z move. He does
Yeah.
get the flinch on the first Rock Slide. Rather the only Rock Slide. But Metagross still the fastest thing on the field. Oh no, outsped by Tyranitar. Yep.
Yes. Which a flinch could still happen. So.
And that's clearly what he's playing for.
Bryan, you naughty boy, playing with flinches.
Yeah, so looks pretty clear that's Assault Vested. Otherwise that was the time to fire off a ground here.
Yeah, perhaps not into the Politoed.
Why not?
I don't think you take it out though.
I think
because-
you do.
Uh,
Especially since Landorus couldn't switch in that turn, he was switching out. So there's no potential Intimidate coming in.
fair enough.
And Metagross will Mega Evolve, so yeah, Bryan is going to play the flinch!
Ayo yo. Bryan, do you feel lucky today?
I mean, he's got one. Goes for another one. Here comes Rock Slide. Double connect. Does he get the flinches? Here we go.
Politoed will trigger the berry, I think, at this range.
No. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's
it's
citrus.
citrus.
Yeah. Okay, Metagross. Can Metagross move? Metagross is going to go for the Iron Hit. Lands the Iron Hit onto the Landorus. Doesn't get the KO. Browkey, Assault Vest, and Earthquake comes out. KOs his own Tyranitar.
Should
And
kill the Metagross as well.
yeah, and Politoed could still flinch.
Hmm.
Does Politoed move? Ming-Zhe needs Politoed to move.
Yes. Metagross will go down.
Actually, I'm struggling to see how Ming-Zhe closes the game out.
I see win.
That's KO. Single target. Times 4. Even Assault Vested, it's not going to hang on.
Hmm.
But now, Ming-Zhe is banking it all on his Scarf Landorus.
Yeah, I
Which
mean,
means he needs the Gengar's partner to be something that doesn't
if
resist
it's
Earthquake.
Bulu, he's
If it's
gonna be
Bulu, he's in trouble.
Yeah. I mean,
No, he doesn't. Gengar's at red. Gengar's at red, so Gengar
Yeah.
dies to anything.
if it's Heatran, right, then the game I think is pretty much in Ming-Zhe's
And
favor.
it's Heatran. It's Heatran!
Oh,
And that's... Oh,
could
actually...
still be Shuka Berry, yeah?
But it's slower than the Politoed.
Yeah, and it is in rain, so Heat Wave is not going to do much.
I can't KO the... Oh, but he will KO Lando. If he protects Gengar and Ishuka Berry, he wins, actually. Because Heatran survives and KOs the Lando back.
If it is Shuka.
If he Ishuka.
If it's not, then the point is moot lah. But, I mean, maybe a sash on the Heatran? Possible? You
Shuka, I think.
Shuka.
I think if Bryan is Shuka, I think he's pretty confident right now.
Then maybe
In which case, Ming-Zhe needs to press Rock Slide.
yeah. But I mean, the obvious play is to protect Earthquake here, right?
Yes.
Come on, Ming-Zhe.
Or you could Rock Slide. Or protect Rock Slide, actually. Yeah. The other play is
No,
protect Rock
I
Slide.
don't think you protect Rock Slide. Yeah, I mean, if you
Or you
you're going for Rock Slide,
score.
you score already.
Rock Slide score.
Because you want damage. Gengar
Gengar
does go for
protects.
protect. What does Ming-Zhe lock himself into with
Does
the
he
Landorus?
protect? Does he protect?
Mm.
Goes for protect. He's going for
Oh,
Earthquake.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. This could be
This could be
end
bad.
badly.
I think it's Shuka Berry. I have a feeling that Shuka Berry. Here we go. Is that the Shuka Berry Heatran? Yes, the Shuka Berry Heatran. He should have gone for Rock Slide there. Bryan was confident for a reason. But if he misses Heat Wave, it's all moot.
Yeah. Let's see what he goes for here. Or maybe there's another move.
Goes for the
like
Heat Wave.
Flash Cannon.
Goes for hidden Power Ice. He's gonna get the KO there. Easy KO by Heatran. Yeah, Ming-Zhe needed to go for Rock Slide. He needed to go for Rock Slide Skull there.
I mean, would have brought it to half Rock Slide, maybe wouldn't have killed, but maybe he would have
With
relied
the
on the
Skull.
flinch.
Rock Slide wouldn't have KO'd, sure, but Skull still moves first, remember? Now
Yes.
Gengar just KOs the Politoed.
Yes. So Bryan will take this set.
Yeah, unfortunately for Ming, he just didn't know Hedra's item until game 3.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe he should have an inkling, but rough.
Yeah, you could argue that Rock Slide Skull may have been a better play, barring accuracy.
It was, but honestly, it's a play because Rock Slide has the potential to flinch. Because I don't think a combination of Rock Slide and Skull will be enough. Because we have seen the damage onto Heatran. Although, if I'm not wrong, maybe it was a Scout in Sand. It wasn't rain boosted.
Yeah, it wasn't
right?
rain boosted.
Uh,
Yeah, Rock Slide Skull would have KO'd. So you just only thing it loses out on is the potential to miss.
yeah.
But then Sugar Berry is a 100% chance to lose.
Yes. Well, to be fair, Mingze didn't know the item.
Yeah,
until
that's the
very
problem
end.
with Ming. He wasn't able to figure out the item all the way into game 3. And Bryan managed to conceal the information where he really needed it. And also the third slot on Heatran, which was the hidden power.
Oh yeah, if he had Heat Wave, then he had Miss. I mean, he could have Flash Cannon as well, which I
Well,
argue
be
at that
enough,
point,
yeah.
yes.
He was Scarf Lando, not Assault Vest Lando.
So I don't really think the hidden power at the end would matter. It was the item that really saved
As long
Bryan.
as Heatran had another attack.
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm starting to see a pattern where players are starting to use like Gengar to trap things into their favor. So
Still a bit iffy though. We saw Gengar's bulk just isn't the best.
yeah, for sure. I mean,
Never mind the bulk, even the offense is
if
falling short. I think you can see the problem with Gengar that he's bringing everything to red health. It's just not KOing.
I would argue in cases where you bring things to red health, it's pretty okay.
But not when the things KO you back.
Yeah.
And everything KOs Gengar back. Except
no.
-2 Landorus.
Yeah. Okay, well, no. If you cast your mind back to like Singapore, the first tournament where Yang Zhe brought Gothitelle and started trapping and then set up with Snorlax, do you think maybe players have caught on to that mentality where you trap and you
It's a very
trap your
different
opponent?
approach. Gengar is clearly an offensive trap.
I
Gengar, in order for Gengar to trap effectively, he needs something in front of him to be scared of his coverage.
I guess Ludicolo fits that with the Slash Bomb.
It's not so much, and that situation is a bit different because what Bryan aims for is he locks the weather, and we saw how much they struggle with in front of when they can't switch out and reset the weather. So that's not so much offensive trap. That is it just turns Ming's strategy around on him, take away the rain and unable to reset the rain. The only reason it backfired in game 1 was because Tarita got burned.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But the idea though, I think is quite similar. I mean, the approach is different and the situations are different, but
I don't think it's similar
I
at
think
all.
the general idea of trapping your opponent and then playing around with them and getting like good switch-ins and or good maneuvering yourself into a better position.
Well, Bryan wasn't doing that.
I mean, he did with the Tarita switching in, locking the Politoed and Ludicolo.
Yeah, it's just one switch though.
That was one switch. And
We didn't really see a situation where he managed to get an Intimidate trap or anything. Not really.
yeah, I suppose.
That's the problem. I think Gengar takes so much damage for that to really happen.
Yeah, but I think another merit to the Gengar is that being poison type, it does threaten the Tapus quite effectively. So that's one thing he has going for it. And does he outspeed Tapu Koko?
It's a speed tie.
Oh, okay.
It's not fun. It's not a fun speed tie. Whoever wins KOs. Because yeah, they can't take each other's hits at all.
Oh well. Okay. Well then.
Yeah,
should we
going
go
on
into
an interview with Bryan, so stay tuned. And I'm joined by the winner of that Stream Swiss Round 3 match is Bryan Tan, making his reappearance, for once not spectacularly blowing his chances on stream. So congrats, Bryan.
Thanks.
So game 1 looked like an absolute mess. You got burned on the switch in. The combo wasn't doing anything. You kind of got overpowered by Metagross in a certain sense. So how did you manage to adjust to it in games 2 and 3?
Right. So basically how I used the game 1 to analyze the matchup because I didn't really have much practice with the Rain matchup. So I built the team with the mindset that my opponent leads Poly Ludi, and then after that I switch in my Tyranitar to lock the sand in so that he can't change weather. So unfortunately I didn't know he would scour that slot that turn, so the burn really reduced the rock slide damage, so I wasn't able to chip the Ludi enough, I guess.
He double scalded in fact. But he scored Icy Winded into the Gengar slot.
Right. Yeah, and
Not sure why though, because the partner was Bulu, so Ludicolo wasn't going to target into Bulu that turn, I think.
sorry, I let if I'm not wrong, I let
Bulu Gengar.
Bulu Gengar,
Yeah.
right? So I
He
wanted
switched
to
Gengar into Tyranitar.
pressure him as much as possible,
Mm.
right? But the thing is, right, I did not know that his Ludi had Waterium Z or not. That's the thing.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why I played very conservatively. So I lost a lot of tempo, I think. from
Yeah. Especially we saw that even the score in Sand took more than half off Tyranitar.
that. Right.
So that was a huge, it just threw you off.
Yeah, that's right. And I felt that since Tyranitar had Scarf, right, I could outspeed most of his mons. So I should. I didn't know that the speed advantage would be so valuable in the matchup. So after taking game 1 off, I went to try to think about how to improve. So I realized that getting rid of Ludi and then preserving Tyranitar was one of the key matches. It was one of the key ways to win. Yeah, and as well as Citron. Yeah.
But then in game 2, you kind of struggled because you locked yourself into Rock Slide, which I'm not sure was the right call. Because you ended up in a situation where you were staring down the Politoed and the Metagross and you were locked into Rock Slide.
Right.
So would you have done that again perhaps? Because I think
no, I
you could have just Ice Punch to eliminate the Landorus immediately.
Right, but was my partner Gengar back then? So
Yeah, it was a Gengar.
was the Gengar?
But the Gengar switched out.
Gengar switched out.
At the point you were rotating with the Landorus. So
That was game 3.
That was game 3,
yeah. I bought for game 2 I brought Como, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so Como was basically there as fake out bait. So yeah. So back then I didn't know that I already knew that he was assault vested Ludi, right?
Yep.
So there's no way he could KO my
Como
my
anything
Como and
actually.
Gengar. Right. So I needed to get rid of the Ludi as fast as possible because I had a hit ramp back to check his Metagross.
Yep.
Yeah,
But-
so
But again, you kind of in game 2 you kind of got away with that because Rain had run out.
yeah.
So I already had reset to Sand and he didn't switch the Rain back in. So
Yeah.
you were able to land a non-Rain heat wave onto the Metagross.
Right, that was really big because I did not expect that much damage though from Heatwave because I saw how much Earth Power did in game 1, so I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, because at that point I think without the heat wave you would have struggled to take down the Metagross.
Right.
So you were left with Como, weak to Zen Headbutt, Gengar.
Yeah, and I was.
No, Gengar was gone. Yeah, so it was
gone. Yeah.
it was Tyranitar locked into Rock Slide,
No, but I did switch out.
Combo and then Heatran.
I
Yeah.
did switch out in the end.
Yeah, you did switch the Tyranitar out.
You
Yeah.
see, I made good plays as well.
Says the guy who kept pressing Rock Slide, right?
Yo, I mean, I wasn't flinch. I was not fishing for the flinch. I was just trying to chip his mons. I didn't mind if he KO'd any. That's the thing.
I think there were some points where Crunch looked a bit better.
Crunch look a bit better.
Yeah. Games 2 and 3. Games 2, I think, because you really got away with
mean, you
leaving
can't say
Heatran
that,
in front
right?
of Metagross.
I got punished by the rock slide miss.
True.
Yeah. But
But
he
again-
still flinched. Right.
But again, I think you kind of took a risk at some points in Game 2 and 3. Game 2 especially, because I think we saw that your Polito outsped the Heatran.
Polito outsped. Yeah, right.
Which meant if he had just doubled you and
Yeah, that was
stomping
really
plus
scary.
score, that would have been a KO.
What was that? Game 2, right?
Yeah, that was Game 2.
Yeah.
But he went for Iron Hit into the Tyranitar
Right.
instead.
So that was a misplay on his part, I think.
Yeah, he should probably because the Tyranitar was long to Rock Slide, so he
So-
wasn't threatening him.
Were you roasting him?
I will, and I did.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it. I think me and Justin kind of thought he threw the Game 2 away actually,
Right.
because he could have just double into a Heatran and leave the Tyranitar alone. Because you were locked into Rock Slide, and I think you left the Tyranitar in for too long in Game 2.
I mean, if I switch, right, I'll just take more like residual
Yeah, but
damage.
Como was kind of dead at the back.
I mean, Como did save me the game.
Yeah, 6 damage to Metagross.
Yeah.
Wow! Finish off the red health Metagross.
Hey, yo, he did his job, okay?
Yeah, you would have killed through Protect, so I suppose that's all you needed. Just needed to take out the Metagross, then Lele was free
Yeah.
for the rest to handle.
Right.
Alright, so apparently Bryan has learned how to play again. The
No,
bad
no.
memory of the 2017 season left behind.
Yo, I mean, I might.
There's still a Primarina around, Bryan, don't worry.
Okay.
There's still a
I'm just scared.
Primarina somewhere around.
I'm scared.
Alright, so well played to Bryan there. Moves on to 3-0. And we will see you for the next round of Swiss, so stay tuned.
Thank you.